The dark truth about Heyoka empaths, the rarest empath type that terrifies narcissists. What if the most powerful empath in the world is also the most misunderstood? What if there are people who can see through lies, expose fake behavior, and completely shake toxic people without even trying? These people are called Heyoka empaths, and many believe they are the rarest and most mysterious empath type on earth. But here is the dark truth nobody talks about. Being a Heyoka empath is not always a gift. It can feel like a curse. Many Heyoka empaths suffer in silence. They absorb emotional pain deeply. They attract narcissists, manipulators, energy vampires, and toxic relationships. They often feel different from everyone around them. Some struggle with loneliness, emotional exhaustion, anxiety, confusion, and spiritual battles that few people understand. In this video, we are going deep into the hidden dark side of Heyoka empaths. The secrets, the struggles, the emotional pain, and the shocking truth behind this rare empath personality. Watch until the end because some of these signs may explain your entire life. A Heyoka empath is believed to be a deeply intuitive person who sees the world differently from others. The word Heyoka is often connected to sacred clown energy or people who challenge normal thinking. Instead of following the crowd, they mirror people's behavior back to them. And this is why narcissists fear them. A Heyoka empath can expose fake people without even trying. They can sense hidden emotions, manipulation, lies, jealousy, and emotional masks. They often make people uncomfortable because they force others to face the truth about themselves. But this rare ability comes with a painful price. Many Heyoka empaths grow up feeling misunderstood. They may feel emotionally different from childhood. They may feel like outsiders in their own families, workplaces, relationships, or friendships. People may call them too sensitive, too intense, or too emotional. But deep inside, Heyoka empaths often carry emotional wounds that nobody sees. One of the hardest truths about a Heyoka empath is emotional overload. They do not just hear pain, they feel it. If someone enters a room angry, anxious, depressed, jealous, or emotionally broken, the Heyoka empath can absorb that energy immediately. Sometimes they feel emotions so strongly that they cannot tell whether the emotions belong to them or another person. This can become emotionally dangerous. Many Heyoka empaths become mentally exhausted after spending time around negative people. Crowded places can drain them completely. Toxic relationships can destroy their emotional health. Some experience emotional burnout, anxiety, depression, overthinking, social exhaustion, emotional confusion, sleep problems, isolation. Because they absorb so much energy, emotional energy, many Heyoka empaths need long periods alone to recover. And sadly, most people do not understand this. So, why narcissists are attracted to Heyoka empaths? This is one of the darkest truths of all. Heyoka empaths often attract narcissists. And why? Because narcissists are drawn to emotionally powerful people. They want attention, validation, control, and emotional energy. Since Heyoka empaths are compassionate and deeply understanding, narcissists often see them as easy targets. At first, the relationship may feel magical. The narcissist may love bomb the empath with attention, affection, compliments, and emotional intensity. But later, the manipulation begins. The narcissist may start gaslighting, emotional abuse, silent treatment, guilt trips, controlling behavior, emotional manipulation. But unlike ordinary people, Heyoka empaths eventually begin seeing through the mask. And this is when things become dangerous. The narcissist realizes they cannot fully control the Heyoka empath. That is why many narcissists become obsessed, angry, threatened, or emotionally unstable around Heyoka empaths. Heyoka empaths can mirror people. One of the most mysterious abilities connected to Heyoka empaths is mirroring. They naturally reflect people's hidden behavior back to them. For example, if someone is fake, manipulative, arrogant, jealous, or dishonest, the Heyoka empath may unconsciously expose that energy simply through conversation, humor, silence, questions, or emotional presence. This can make people extremely uncomfortable. Toxic people often react strongly around Heyoka empaths because they feel emotionally exposed. Some people suddenly become defensive, others become aggressive. Some avoid the Heyoka empath completely. Why? Because the Heyoka empath acts like an emotional mirror, and not everyone likes what they see in that mirror. Many Heyoka empaths suffer in silence. The world often celebrates strong people but ignores emotionally sensitive people. Many Heyoka empaths smile outside while secretly suffering inside. They may carry childhood trauma, emotional pain, rejection, abandonment, betrayal, or loneliness for years without telling anyone. Because they understand everyone else's pain, people often assume they are emotionally strong all the time. But Heyoka empaths also need emotional support. The problem is that many of them struggle to ask for help. Some become emotionally isolated because they feel nobody truly understands them. Others hide behind humor, intelligence, sarcasm, or silence. This emotional loneliness can become extremely painful, and sadly, many Heyoka empaths spend years feeling emotionally disconnected from the world around them. The intuition can feel like a curse. Heyoka empaths are known for strong intuition. Sometimes they can sense danger before it happens. Sometimes they immediately know when someone is lying. Sometimes they feel negative energy the moment they enter a room. While this sounds powerful, it can also become emotionally exhausting. Imagine constantly feeling hidden tension, fake behavior, emotional pain, and toxic energy everywhere you go. Many Heyoka empaths struggle to relax because their minds are always observing emotional signals around them. This can create constant mental illness or can cause constant mental stress, emotional hyperawareness, trust issues, overthinking, anxiety around people. Some even begin doubting themselves because their intuition feels too intense. But over time, many Heyoka empaths realize their instincts were correct all along. Heyoka empaths often feel different. Many Heyoka empaths describe feeling different since childhood. They may struggle to fit into social groups, they may dislike fake conversations, they may feel emotionally older than their age. Some prefer deep conversations instead of small talk. Others enjoy solitude because it helps them recharge emotionally, and this can make them appear mysterious, quiet, strange, or distant to other people. But the truth is simple. Heyoka empaths often experience the world more deeply than others. They notice emotional details more people. They, 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 they notice emotional details most people ignore. They feel emotional energy intensely. And because of this, normal social environments can feel emotionally overwhelming. The emotional war inside a Heyoka empath. One of the darkest struggles of a Heyoka empath is the emotional war happening inside them. Part of them wants connection, another part wants isolation. Part of them deeply loves people, another part fears getting hurt again. Because they have often experienced betrayal, manipulation, rejection, or emotional pain, many Heyoka empaths become extremely careful about who they trust. Some build emotional walls, others completely withdraw from relationships, and some become emotionally numb after years of toxic experiences. But underneath that emotional armor is usually a deeply caring person who simply became tired of being hurt. So, how Heyoka empaths heal? Healing is extremely important for Heyoka empaths. Without emotional healing, they can become overwhelmed by stress, emotional pain, and toxic relationships. Many Heyoka empaths heal by spending time alone, avoiding toxic people, practicing self-care, meditation and prayer, nature walks, emotional boundaries, therapy or counseling, creative activities, journaling, spiritual growth. The biggest lesson many Heyoka empaths learn is this: not everyone deserves access to their energy. Protecting emotional peace becomes one of the most important parts of their healing journey. And once a healed Heyoka empath learns boundaries, they become emotionally powerful in a healthy way. The dark truth about Heyoka empath is that their greatest gift can also become their greatest burden. They feel deeply, they see deeply, they understand people deeply, but this emotional depth often comes with pain, loneliness, emotional exhaustion, and spiritual struggle. Still, many people believe Heyoka empaths are among the strongest emotional personalities because they continue loving, healing, and growing even after painful experiences. Their sensitivity is not weakness. Their intuition is not madness, and their emotional depth is not a curse. It is part of who they are. If you connected with this video, you may have understood yourself on a deeper level today, maybe for the first time in your life. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something. Now, a disclaimer: this content is created for educational and entertainment purposes only. The term Heyoka empath is mostly discussed in spiritual and self-help communities, and it is not an officially recognized psychological or medical diagnosis. So if you're struggling emotionally or mentally, please seek support from a qualified mental health professional. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe if you've not done so, and share the video widely to all those who may need it. Thank you.